was standing in the shadows with nowhere left to go. Every road I tried was broken, every door was closed. Then I cried out in the silence with nothing left to say. And that's when Jesus found me. I remember the day, I remember the day God changed my life, when mercy came and turned the wrong to right. Jesus lifted all my sin and shame away. I remember the day. I remember the moment grace broke through, when heaven's light came shining in my view. Ever since, my heart has never been the same. I remember the day. Now when storms are all around me and the night feels cold and long, I just think about that moment when God proved He was strong. He's the same today, forever, and His love will always stay. The God who saved my soul that night is the God I trust today. I remember the day God changed my life, when mercy came and turned the wrong to right. Jesus lifted all my sin and shame away. I remember the day. I remember the moment grace broke through, when heaven's light came shining in my view. Ever since, my heart has never been the same. I remember the day. Oh, I'll never, never forget when Jesus made a way. Thank God for mercy. I remember the day.
Hey friend, thanks for listening to Hevnlow Worship. My prayer is that these songs will draw you closer to God. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. But also, let us know how we can pray for you. Stay blessed.
I was standing by the water with fear on every side. The road behind was broken and the river was too wide. I had tried with all my strength, but I just could not go through. So I lifted up a prayer to God, not knowing what He'd do. When the river was too wide and the night was closing in, Jesus took my trembling hand and He carried me again. Now I look back on that valley and the tears I cried that day, and I see the hand of Jesus leading every step I made. What I thought would overtake me turned into a testimony for the God who parts the waters still makes a way for me. When the river was too wide and the night was closing in, Jesus took my trembling hand and He carried me again. When my faith was almost gone and my hope had nearly died, God made a way before my eyes. When the river was too wide. Yes, the God who walks on water, He was standing by my side, and He carried me to safety. When the river was too wide. I prayed for an answer, but heaven seemed so still. The days kept rolling by me, and I wondered if He will. But just when hope was fading and I thought the end was near, Jesus stepped into my story and He wiped away my fear. He may not come when you want Him, but He's right on time. God is never late, He's working all the time. When the night is long and the mountain you must climb, just hold on to Jesus, He's right on time. Oh, I've seen Him send the healing, I've seen Him send the rain, I've seen Him bring provision when there was only pain. And every single blessing came just when it should be. The God who showed up for the others showed up right for me. He may not come when you want Him, oh, yeah, but He's right on time. God is never late, but He's working all the time. When the night is long and the mountain you must climb, just hold on to Jesus, He's right on time. So keep on praying, don't give up the fight. God is still moving tonight. Just trust in Jesus, He's right on time. Oh, oh, right on time. Oh, oh, just hold on to Jesus, He's right on time. I knelt in silence with tears upon my face, asking God for mercy and waiting on His grace. But the seasons kept on turning, and hope was growing thin. I wondered if my prayers were reaching heaven's wind. It was the prayer I almost gave up on, the prayer I nearly let go. But Jesus heard every whispered word, even when faith was low. When I thought heaven was silent, God was working all along. And the answer finally came to the prayer I almost gave up on. Then one day in the stillness, when I had stopped asking why, God opened up the blessing that had been waiting all this time. And I saw His perfect timing in ways I'd never known. Jesus had been faithful while I was holding on. It was the prayer I almost gave up on, the prayer I nearly let go. But Jesus heard every whispered word, even when faith was low. When I thought heaven was silent, God was working all along. And the answer finally came to the prayer I almost gave up on. So if you're waiting in the darkness and the night feels long, don't stop believing. God is hearing every prayer you're on. It was the prayer I almost gave up on, the prayer I nearly let go. But Jesus heard every whispered word, even when faith was low. When I thought heaven was silent, God was working all along. And the answer finally came to the prayer I almost gave up on. When the thunder rolled around me and the winds began to rise, I could barely see the pathway through the rain before my eyes. But the voice of God was calling through the darkness and the fear, and the hand of Jesus held me every moment He was near. Through every storm, through every trial, God has carried me each mile. When the night was cold and long, Jesus kept my spirit strong. Through every valley I have walked, every prayer and every knock, I can stand and testify God was faithful all the time. There were days of disappointment when my strength was running low, and the mountain stood before me like a wall I could not go. But the grace of God was greater than the burden on my soul, and the love of my Redeemer led me safely through it all. Through every storm, through every trial, God has carried me each mile. When the night was cold and long, Jesus kept my spirit strong. Through every valley I have walked, every prayer and every knock, I can stand and testify God was faithful all the time. Now my song will tell the story of His mercy in my life. through every storm I face, God was standing by my side. Through every storm, through every trial, God has carried me each mile. When the night was cold and long, Jesus kept my spirit strong. Through every valley I have walked, every prayer and every knock, I can stand and testify God was faithful all the time. Looking back across the years now, I can see the winding road. There were valleys filled with questions, heavy trials I once bore. At the time I could not see it, through the sorrow and the pain, but the hand of God was with me, guiding every step I made. It was the hand that held me when the road was hard to see, the loving hand of Jesus walking every step with me. Through the night and through the fire, through the stormy raging sea, I can finally see it clearly. It was God who carried me. There were doors that never opened, dreams that slowly slipped away, but the path that God was leading was the better road to take. Now the story of my journey is a song of victory, for the hand that gently led me was the hand that rescued me. It was the hand that held me when the road was hard to see, the loving hand of Jesus walking every step with me. Through the night and through the fire, through the stormy raging sea, I can finally see it clearly. It was God who carried me. All the miles behind me tell the story faithfully. Every step I ever took, God was holding on to me. It was the hand that held me when the road was hard to see, the loving hand of Jesus walking every step with me. Through the night and through the fire, through the stormy raging sea, I can finally see it clearly. It was God who carried me. There was a night I won't forget, when hope had slipped away. The shadows filled the silence and fear began to stay. I cried out in the darkness, God, will you hear my plea? Then the voice of Jesus whispered, I'm right here with thee. My midnight turned to morning when God stepped in my night. Jesus brought the sunrise and filled my world with light. The tears that fell in sorrow were washed away by grace. My midnight turned to morning when I I saw my Savior's face. The storm that once surrounded me could not hold me long, for the love of my Redeemer turned my weakness into song. Now I stand and tell the story of the mercy I have known, for the God who brought the morning never leaves his own. My midnight turned to morning when God stepped in my night. Jesus brought the sunrise and filled my world with light. The tears that fell in sorrow were washed away by grace. My midnight turned to morning when I saw my Savior's face. So if your night feels endless and the dawn seems far away, just remember God can turn your midnight into day. My midnight turned to morning when God stepped in my night. Jesus brought the sunrise and filled my world with light. The tears that fell in sorrow were washed away by grace. My midnight turned to morning when I saw my Savior's face. Saw my Savior's face. I walk through nights of sorrow with questions in my heart. I asked the Lord so many things and wondered where to start. Why the pain, why the waiting, why this trial I endure? And in the stillness Jesus whispered, my child, I am your cure. I asked God why, and he never left my side. Through every tear, Jesus was my guide. Now I see his hand in everything I've known. I ask God why, and he's never let me go. There were days I felt forsaken, when hope was thin and small. But through the silence of my sorrow, God answered through it all. Every trial was a lesson, every loss a gift of grace. Now I see the bigger picture, and I rest in his embrace. Every tear, Jesus was my guide. Now I see his hand in everything I've known. I ask God why, and he's never let me go. Sometimes we don't understand the path that God has drawn, but his love will never fail, and his mercy carries on. I ask God why, and he never left my side. Through every tear, Jesus was my guide. Now I see his hand in everything I've known. I ask God why, and he's never let
asked God why, and He never left my side. Through every tear, Jesus was my guide. Now I see His hand in everything I've known. I ask God why, and He's never let me go.
Quiet and wondered if you'd hear the prayers I lifted upward through every doubt and fear. I paced the empty hallway and I cried out all alone. But little did I know, Lord, your hand had already shown. The answer was on the way. Even when heaven seems so far, Jesus never sleeps. He sees every prayer upon my heart. The clouds may hide the morning, but the sun will always rise. God was moving all the while. The answer was on the way. Sometimes it feels so lonely, hope is running thin, but God's timing is perfect and His mercy never ends. Each tear became a river that led me straight to grace, and I saw that Jesus had been working all the way. The answer was on the way, even when heaven seemed so far. Jesus never sleeps. He sees every prayer upon my heart. The clouds may hide the morning, but the sun will always rise. God was moving all the while. The answer was on the way. If your heart is weary and your prayers seem delayed, trust in the Lord completely. The answer is on the way. I've seen Him heal the broken, I've seen Him lift the weak, turn sorrow into laughter and comfort those who seek. He's opened doors of plenty where there seemed none before, and saved a soul from darkness to walk on heaven's shore. Look what the Lord has done, glory to the Holy One. Jesus healed, restored, and saved, His mighty power displayed. Look what the Lord has done, see His miracles run from the valley to the skies above. Look what the Lord has done. He feeds the hungry children, He hears the widow's prayer, He calms the raging waters and meets us everywhere. From mountains high to valleys low, His love has carried through every story. Every heart is proof that He is true. Look what the Lord has done, glory to the Holy One. Jesus healed, restored, and saved, His mighty power displayed.
above, look what the Lord has done. Clap your hands and shout His praise. Lift your voice, give Him the glory. Jesus reigns, and still today He's writing heaven's story. Look what the Lord has done. Glory to the Holy One. Jesus healed, restored, and saved. His mighty power displayed. Look what the Lord has done. See His miracles run from the valley to the skies above. Look what the Lord has done. Yes, the Lord has done it all, and His love will never fall. Look what Jesus has done for me. Look what the Lord has done. Look what the Lord has done. Through every valley I have walked, through every tear I've cried, through lonely nights and trials unknown, Jesus has been my guide. When hope seemed gone and mountains high, and storms would not reel in, I lifted up my weary hands, and God's love never bent. He's never failed me yet. No, He never will. Through every trial, every test, He's never failed me yet. Through every prayer I prayed in faith, through every storm and fret, I can stand and testify. He's never failed me yet. From darkest night to brightest day, His mercy has been near. Through every step along the way, I felt His presence clear. He's never failed me yet. No, He never will. Through every trial, every test, He's never failed me yet. Through every prayer I prayed in faith, through every storm and fret, I can stand and testify. He's never failed me yet. Yes, He's never failed me yet, and He never will. Jesus, my faithful Savior, forever reigns still. There were roads I should not have traveled, choices I should not have made. I was drifting in the darkness, far away from saving grace. Every step was getting heavier, every mile was filled with fear. But but the mercy of my Savior, He's the reason I'm still here. I shouldn't be here, but God had a plan. Jesus reached down and He lifted this man. Grace pulled me out when the end was so near. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be standing, but mercy was strong. God turned my sorrow into a new song. And not for Jesus I'd disappear. I shouldn't be here. There were nights I cried in silence when the pain would not let go. But the hand of God was faithful, even when my faith was low. Now I'll tell the world my story of the grace that brought me through. If you're standing in the valley, God can do the same for you. I shouldn't be here, but God had a plan. Jesus reached down and He lifted this man. Grace pulled me out when the end was so near. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be standing, but mercy was strong. God turned my sorrow into a new song. If not for Jesus, I'd disappear. I shouldn't be here. If you see me singing through the laughter and the tears, just remember it's because God kept me. I was standing in the shadows with nowhere left to go. Every road I tried was broken, every door was closed. Then I cried out in the silence with nothing left to say. And that's when Jesus found me. I remember the day. I remember the day God changed my life, when mercy came and turned the wrong to right. Jesus lifted all my sin and shame away. I remember the day. I remember the day. I remember the since my heart has never been the same. I remember the day. Now when storms are all around me and the night feels cold and long, I just think about that moment when God proved He was strong. He's the same today, forever, and His love will always stay. The God who saved my soul that night is the God I trust today. I remember the day God changed my life, when mercy came and turned the wrong to right. Jesus lifted all my sin and shame away. I remember the day. I remember the day. I remember the moment grace broke through, when heaven's light came shining in my view. Ever since my heart has never been the same. I remember the day. Oh, I'll never, never forget when Jesus made a way. Thank God for mercy. I remember the day. I was standing by the water with fear on every side. The road behind was broken and the river was too wide. I had tried with all my strength, but I just could not go through. So I lifted up a prayer to God, not knowing what He'd do. When the river was too wide and the night was closing in, Jesus took my trembling hand and He carried me again. When my faith was almost gone and my hope had nearly died, God made a way before my eyes. When the river was too wide. When the river was too wide. Now I look back on that valley and the tears I cried that day, and I see the hand of Jesus leading every step I made. What I thought would overtake me turned into a testimony, for the God who parts the waters still makes a way for me. When the river was too wide and the night was closing in, Jesus took my trembling hand and He carried me again. When my faith was almost gone and my hope had nearly died, God made a way before my eyes. When the river was too wide. Yes, the God who walks on water, He was standing by my side and He carried me to safety. When the river
I prayed for an answer, but heaven seemed so still. The days kept rolling by me, and I wondered if he will. But just when hope was fading, and I thought the end was near, Jesus stepped into my story, and he wiped away my fear. He may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. God is never late. God is never late. He's working all the time. When the night is long and the mountain you must climb, just hold on to Jesus. He's right on time. I've seen him send the healing, I've seen him send the rain, I've seen him bring provision when there was only pain. And every single blessing came just when it should be. The God who showed up for the others showed up right for me. He may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. God is never late. God is never late. He's working all the time. When the night is long and the mountain you must climb, just hold on to Jesus. He's right on time. So keep on praying, don't give up the fight. God is still moving tonight. Just trust in Jesus, he's right on time. For years I knelt in silence, with tears upon my face, asking God for mercy and waiting on His grace. But the seasons kept on turning and hope was growing thin. I wondered if my prayers were reaching heaven's wind. It was a prayer I almost gave up on, the prayer I nearly let go. But Jesus heard every whispered word, even when faith was low. When I thought heaven was silent, God was working all along. And the answer finally came to the prayer I almost gave up on. Then one day in the stillness, when I had stopped asking why, God opened up the blessing that had been waiting all this time. And I saw His perfect timing in ways I'd never known. Jesus had been faithful while I was holding on. It was the prayer I almost gave up on, the prayer I nearly let go. But Jesus heard every whispered word, even when faith was low. When I thought heaven was silent, God was working all along. And the answer finally came to the prayer I almost gave up on. So if you're waiting in the darkness and the night feels long, don't stop believing God is hearing every prayer you're on. the thunder rolled around me and the winds began to rise. I can barely see the pathway through the rain before my eyes. But the voice of God was calling through the darkness and the fear, and the hand of Jesus held me. Every moment He was near. Through every storm, through every trial, God has carried me each mile. When the night was cold and long, Jesus kept my spirit strong. Through every valley I have walked, every prayer and every knock, I can stand and testify God was faithful all the time. There were days of disappointment when my strength was running low, and the mountain stood before me like a wall I could not go. But the grace of God was greater than the burden on my soul, and the love of my Redeemer led me safely through it all. Through every storm, through every trial, God has carried me each mile. When the night was cold and long, Jesus kept my spirit strong. Through every valley I have walked, every prayer and every knock, I can stand and testify God was faithful all the time. Now my song will tell the story of His mercy in my life. Through every storm I faced, God was standing by my side. Looking back across the years now, I can see the winding road. There were valleys filled with questions, heavy trials I once bore. At the time I could not see it, through the sorrow and the pain, but the hand of God was with me, guiding every step I made. It was the hand that held me when the road was hard to see, the loving hand of Jesus walking every step with me. Through the night and through the fire, through the stormy raging sea, I can finally see it clearly. It was God who carried me. There were doors that never opened, dreams that slowly slipped away, but the path that God was leading was the better road to take. Now the story of my journey is a song of victory, for the hand that gently led me was the hand that rescued me. It was the hand that held me when the road
was hard to see the loving hand of Jesus walking every step with me. Through the night and through the fire, through the stormy raging sea, I can finally see it clearly. It was God who carried me. Tell the story faithfully. Every step I ever took, God was holding on to me. It was the hand that held me when the road was hard to see. The loving hand of Jesus walking every step with me. There was a night I won't forget, when hope had slipped away. The shadows filled the silence, and fear began to stay. I cried out in the darkness, God, will you hear my plea? Then the voice of Jesus whispered, I'm right here with thee. My midnight turned to morning when God stepped in my night. Jesus brought the sunrise and filled my world with light. The tears that fell in sorrow were washed away by grace. My midnight turned to morning when I saw my Savior's face. The storm that once surrounded me could not hold me long, for the love of my Redeemer turned my weakness into song. Now I stand and tell the story of the mercy I have known. For the God who brought the morning never leaves his own. My midnight turned to morning when God stepped in my night. Jesus brought the sunrise and filled my world with light. The tears that fell in sorrow were washed away by grace. My midnight turned to morning when I saw my Savior's face. So if your night feels endless and the dawn seems far away, just remember God can turn your midnight into day. My midnight turned to morning, we're washed away by grace. My midnight turned to morning when I saw my Savior's face. of sorrow, with questions in my heart, I asked the Lord so many things and wondered where to start. Why the pain, why the waiting, why this trial I endure? And in the stillness Jesus whispered, my child, I am your cure. I asked God why, and He never left my side. Through every tear, Jesus was my guide. Now I see His hand in everything I've known. I ask God why, and He's never let me go. There were days I felt forsaken, when hope was thin and small. But through the silence of my sorrow, God answered through it all. Every trial was a lesson, every loss a gift of grace. Now I see the bigger picture, and I rest in His embrace. I ask God why, and He never left my side. Through every tear, Jesus was my guide. Now I see His hand in everything I've known. I ask God why, and He's never let me go. Sometimes we don't understand the path that God has drawn, but His love will never fail, and His mercy carries on. I ask God why, and He never left my side. Through every tear, Jesus was my guide. Now I see His hand in everything I've known. I ask God why, and He's never let me go. Yes, through the questions and the pain, Jesus remains the same. I ask God why, and now I say, thank you for showing me the way. I waited in the quiet and wondered if you'd hear the prayers I lifted upward through every doubt and fear. I paced the empty hallway and I cried out all alone, but little did I know, Lord, your hand had already shown. The answer was on the way, even when heaven seems so far. Jesus never sleeps, He sees every prayer upon my heart. The clouds may hide the morning, but the sun will always rise. God was moving all the while. The answer was on the way. Sometimes it feels so lonely when hope is running thin, but God's timing is perfect and His mercy never ends. Each tear became a river that led me straight to grace, and I saw that Jesus had been working all the way. The answer was on the way, even when heaven seems so far. Jesus never sleeps, He sees every prayer upon my heart. Oh, the clouds may hide the morning, but the sun will always rise. God was moving all the while.
in the Lord completely, the answer is on the way. The answer is on the way. I've seen him heal the broken, I've seen him lift the weak, turn sorrow into laughter, and comfort those who seek. He's opened doors aplenty where there's seen none before, and saved a soul from darkness to walk on heaven's shore. Look what the Lord has done, glory to the Holy One. Jesus healed, restored, and saved, his mighty power display. Look what the Lord has done, see his miracles run from the valley to the skies above. Look what the Lord has done. He feeds the hungry children, he hears the widow's prayer, he calms the raging waters and meets us everywhere. From mountains high to valleys low, his love has carried through every story, every heart is proof that he is true. Oh, look what the Lord has done, glory to the Holy One. Jesus healed, restored, and saved, his mighty power display. Look what the Lord has done, see his miracles run from the valley to the skies above. Look what the Lord has done. Clap your hands and shout his praise, lift your voice, give him the glory, for Jesus reigns and still today he's writing heaven's story. Look what the Lord has done, glory to the Holy One. Jesus healed, restored, and saved, his mighty power display. Look what the Lord has done, see his miracles run from the valley to the skies above. Look what the Lord has done. Yes, the Lord has done it all, and his love will never fall. Look what Jesus has done for me. Look what the Lord has done. Look what the Lord has done. Through every valley I have walked, through every tear I've cried, through lonely nights and trials unknown, Jesus has been my guide. When hope seemed gone and mountains high, and storms would not relent, I lifted up my weary hands, and God's love never bent. He's never failed me yet, no, he never will. Through every trial, every test, he's never failed me yet. Through every prayer I prayed in faith, through every storm and fret, I can stand and testify, he
He's never failed me yet. From darkest night to brightest day, His mercy has been near. Through every step along the way, I felt His presence clear. He's never failed me yet. No, He never will. Through every trial, every test, He's never failed me yet. Through every prayer I prayed in faith, through every storm and fret, I can stand and testify, He's never failed me yet. Yes, He's never failed me yet, and He never will. Jesus, my faithful Savior, forever reigns still. He's never failed me yet. No, He never will. Through every trial, every test, He's never failed me yet. Through every prayer I prayed in faith, through every storm and fret, I can stand and testify, He's never failed me yet. Yes, He's never failed me, and He never will. Jesus, my faithful Savior, forever reigns still. There were roads I should not have traveled, choices I should not have made. I was drifting in the darkness, far away from saving grace. Every step was getting headier, every mile was filled with fear, but the mercy of my Savior is the reason I'm still here. I shouldn't be here, but God had a plan. Jesus reached down, He lifted this man. Grace pulled me out when the end was so near. I shouldn't be here, I shouldn't be standing, but mercy was strong. God turned my sorrow into a new song. If not for Jesus, I'd disappear. I shouldn't be here. There were nights I cried in silence when the pain would not let go, but the hand of God was faithful, even when my faith was low. Now I tell the world my story of the grace that brought me through. If you're standing in the valley, God can do the same for you. I shouldn't be here, but God had a plan. Jesus reached down and he lifted this man. Grace pulled me out when the end was so near. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be standing, but mercy was strong. God turned my sorrow into a new song. If not for Jesus, I'd disappear. I shouldn't be here. If you see me singing through the laughter and the tears, just remember it's because